Tonight report. Well, Vice President Al Gore may visit Seattle next month for an anti-smoking forum with teens. While most teens support the no-smoking message, they strongly oppose spending an hour with Al Gore. A Snohomish County woman and her baby survived a 200-foot plunge off a cliff in their car after she tried to flick a hornet out of the window. Rescuers found them 6 hours later and said that it was a miracle that neither was stung. After strong public opinion, the North Shore School District has dropped its plan to randomly drug test all high school student athletes. From now on, officials will concentrate only on those students who keep coming to class stoned. A Bellevue man pushed 11 shopping carts from Burnaby, British Columbia to Issaquah to help raise money for the United Way. He said the trip went extremely well except for a brief moment when he tried to get rid of a hornet and plunged 200 feet off a cliff. Safety inspectors gave good marks for worker safety at the new Seattle Mariners Stadium construction site after hearing reports of a crane operator who was a little wild and reckless. Construction officials now admit it was a mistake to give Norm Charlton a job for the winter. The Fort Lewis soldiers who fired off dozens of aging tear gas containers that sickened many residents of Spanaway last month explained that they only did it because they were ordered to use the old tear gas up before the end of the year. The good news is that next year, Spanaway residents will be sickened only by brand new tear gas. Woodland Park zookeepers think that a scorpion missing from their new Bug World exhibit may have been eaten by his mate. They say another possibility is that the scorpion has genetically mutated into a huge vicious killing machine like those things in Starship Troopers. But they're really hoping it's the one about being eaten by the mate. And now it's time for our Focus on Education segment, and this week we've invited Helen Black and Betty Lacey, co-owners of the progressive children's bookstore in Fremont called Hidden Garden Books, to tell us about a new trend in children's literature. Now, welcome, but I thought your store was on Capitol Hill, wasn't it?
Oh, it was, but that space was turned into a Starbucks.
I see. So you had to move to Fremont.
Well, before that, we moved to the U District.
And?
Well, and then we were kicked out for a Taco Del Mar.
I see. So now...
No, not Fremont then. It was Wallingford.
Well, so you got kicked out of Wallingford?
Oh, no. Actually, we left Wallingford. We felt that, well, it was a little too uptight.
Okay, well, so anyway, you're here to talk to us about some children's books, right?
Yes, we are,
okay,
Mr. Keister. At Hidden Garden, we find most children's literature to be obsolete and mindless fantasy that does nothing to educate the child. And that's why we are so excited about this new series called Let's Get Real Books. These update the outmoded fables that, well, we update them to reflect the real world that we live in now. Well, for instance, the first Let's Get Real is a reworking of that overly optimistic propaganda piece called The Little Engine That Could. The new version is titled The Little Engine That Couldn't Quite Get Its Act Together.
And future books in the series will also deal with psychological realities, like The Three Marginalized Bears and Little Red Riding Hood Seeks Closure.
They'll also have honest books about sex, including Jack and the Rope and P.E. Oh, such a good one. And Horton hears strange noises from his parents' bedroom. And for the older children, they'll release Curious George Goes to a Gay Bar. Jack and Jill and Ellen. Puss in Boots and Leather Pants. And Humpty Dumpty Male Prostitute.
Now, one part of the series I'm so very excited about deals with feminist topics, starting with Alice's adventures in a Wonder Bra, and ending with the ugly duckling struggles with bulimia but works through her inner issues to become her own goddess.
Wow, I can't wait. Now, is that Alice Adventures with a Wonder Bra, is that going to be illustrated?
Oh, yes, but the point of the story is the crushing reality of how beauty is measured by the real world.
Right, but it's going to have big pictures, right?
Yes.
Great. Hey, can't wait. All right, well, thank you very much, Betty Lacey and Helen Black. Thank you. Hidden Garden Bookstore. Finally, candidates for the position of Honorary Mayor of Ballard include a crawfish, Elvis, and a cat. Meanwhile, Seattle voters are said to be very upset that they didn't have as good a selection for their recent mayoral election. This has been the Late Report. Stick around because we're coming right back.